This DVD is a supplement to attending Guide Dogs for the Blind Orientation and Mobility Seminar. We are happy you have chosen to attend our seminar and hope that this DVD will be helpful to you in assisting our graduates in the field. Although there are several different ways orientation and mobility specialists can assist a guide dog team, this DVD will focus on two methods. In the first example, the guide dog handler will work her dog and the field manager will verbally cue the handler as needed. In the second example, the mobility instructor will provide assistance via human guide and then practice the route with the handler. First assist. Teresa, the guide dog handler, is being assisted by her field manager, Jim. Teresa's destination is locating a house in a cul-de-sac. There are no landmarks or tactile cues. Prior to receiving her guide dog, Teresa used her cane and counted driveways to locate her objective. Now that Teresa has a guide dog, she is no longer able to count driveways to find her objective. Teresa has elected to work her guide dog to the objective. Jim suggested counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When Jim says 5, Teresa will be close to her objective. By the time Jim says 1, Teresa will be directly in front of her objective. Jim will stop her if she should start to pass the objective. Teresa only works her dog in one direction. The second time they practice the route, Jim provides human guide assistance. Teresa's dog is in the heel position when she uses human guide. Teresa works the route one more time with her guide dog. Jim follows behind to be sure she is successful and does not overshoot her destination. Let's review this exercise. Teresa elected to work her dog. Jim suggested a verbal cue of counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They worked the route in one direction. Teresa used human guide and walked back with Jim before proofing the route again. Jim made sure Teresa was successful in locating her objective. Second assist. Let's look at the second scenario. In this example, Ken, the handler, would like assistance in locating a specific building on Guide Dogs for the Blind campus. His starting point is the side entrance to the dorm. His destination is Guide Dogs for the Blind Administration Building, gift shop entrance. Previewing the route, Brenda, the orientation and mobility specialist, has observed that there are several offshoot paths such as Y and T intersections. Ken has asked Brenda, the instructor, to walk the route via human guide. While Ken is walking with Brenda, he has his guide dog in heel position. Although his guide dog is wearing his harness, the dog is not working. When they reach the doors of the intended destination, Ken and Brenda enter the building and take a brief break inside to make the destination significant for the dog. By taking a break inside the building, the dog gets it and realizes this is the place we need to find. After a break at the destination, Brenda escorts Ken toward the starting point via human guide. They do not need to walk all the way back to the beginning of the route. In this example, they only walk a little more than halfway. Now, Ken is ready to work his dog to the destination. Brenda is following behind off Ken's right shoulder and out of the dog's view. They have worked out a verbal prompt to cue Ken when to make the turn. It is important that Brenda not use a guidework command to direct the dog. Brenda can use verbal cues such as ready, now. Brenda verbally cues Ken by making sure he is successful in locating his objective. Be sure that your client does not overshoot their intended destination. This will ensure your client is successful in locating the objective. As the orientation and mobility instructor assisting the team, be sure to be familiar with the route. Ask the handler if they prefer to work the route. Practice the route in one direction. Offer human guide assistance. Determine cue words such as ready, now. Make sure the team is successful in locating the objective. In this example, we will only show the starting point and the objective. This exercise is very challenging because of the open space. We will go to Central San Rafael and problem solve this exercise working with Guide Dogs for the Blind staff and dogs. Thank you very much for attending our seminar at Guide Dogs for the Blind. We hope the seminar has been helpful. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact the Manager of Admissions and Graduate Services. We can be reached at 1-800-295-4050 or online at www.guidedogs.com.